I mean, I've never listened to one, but I hear people talk about them a lot.
I mean, I know of them. I've just never listened to one.
I guess it would be something like this. People sitting in a room having a conversation that's recorded and then to be downloaded by somebody or posted to a website.
Like the one that everyone talked about with the serial murder, or did he not kill someone kind of story.
A more unknown name, an individual who just wants to get into, get their message out or whatever. So anybody can do it.
A lot of them are just like regular radio shows and stuff like that, and just in a different, you're accessing them differently, right?
Well, it's basically, supposedly the recording of what the person was talking about on the radio, and they just record it, and you can play it at any time you want.
Did I pass? I didn't think to. Just didn't think to look it up. I didn't know it was out there.
I didn't think about podcasts before this. Other than this, I never would have looked at it. I never would have felt I needed it. I have enough entertainment in my life. TV, radio. There's so many sources nowadays.
I think I'm fairly interested just because of how much I've seen it advertised or hear people talking about, I heard this podcast. Oh, you should listen to this podcast. So I am pretty interested. I'm just uneducated on what it is or why it happens or anything like that.
I think I would be interested. I just don't really know, I guess, what's out there.
I guess probably that, like, I'm not too familiar with how to obtain them or search for them, or also the time commitment of listening and trying to figure out what you like and what you don't like.
I'm sure once you know what you like to listen to and once you know where they are, it's probably really easy.
Could you go to the library and get a podcast like you could a book? I don't know.
So, podcasts.
Okay, so I'm just going into Google search and just putting in podcasts.
No, that's just songs called podcasts. I know I would be able to go through the iTunes app, but I don't think I have it.
It's difficult because you put up 25 best podcasts and it doesn't tell you how to get to them. So I would sometimes give up there.
I have a podcast app somewhere in here. It's purple right there. I have it stored away in the I don't use folder.
Podcasts. I didn't even know I had that.
I still do have it on here. Yeah, and I've never used it because it says welcome to podcasts. All right, yeah. And I can search for it and add a podcast by URL. Okay, no, I had no idea that the phone did that.
Hi, this is Quinn from Rochester, New York, where I just finished helping collect the
Okay, so I finally listened to a podcast.
congressional primary.